Hi, hello guys. Today in this video we are going to discuss about tuples. Okay, so let's get started. Today is day 4. Okay, now tuples. Tuples starts with an rounded brackets. Okay, or suppose 1, 2, 3. It is a tuple. Okay, and tuples are ordered and unchangeable. Okay, while in the case of list they are changeable. Okay, now to access the items we have to provide the index number. So basically it starts from 0, index 0, index 1 and index 2. Let's check. Print tuple, I will change name it as tuple 1, tuple 1 and then 2. So we can get 3 as the output. Okay, now ordered means it has defined order and will not change, and unchangeable means we cannot change the values inside them, and it allows duplicates. Okay, it can allow 1, 2, so it allows duplicates. To find out the length of the tuple, use and then tuple 1. So here we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as the length. Okay, we will get 5 as the length. Okay, now to create a tuple with only one item, tuple 2 is rounded braces 1 comma. If you won't provide comma here, the Python will not recognize it as tuple. Okay, let's check. Tuple 3 1. Let's check. Print tuple 2 type. Okay, to check the type is type constructor function. Okay, let's check the third one type also. Tuple 3. Okay, look, first one is type tuple if you provide the comma, and it is second is of type int if you won't provide the comma. Okay, I hope you understand. And stores different data types and all aren't same. That means it can store any data type of data types. Okay, let's check. Tuple 4, first one is string, integer and floating number, and then the complex data type, lists, dictionaries. Okay, it can store any data type. Okay, to check the type we have checked, and to convert any value we have to convert using the tuple constructor function. Okay, tuple 5 is tuple and then the iterables. Okay, it can allow any iterables. For suppose if you use 1, 2, 3, then we will print tuple 5. Okay, look, 1, 2, 3 as tuple is appeared. Okay, now let's see how to access the tuples. We have seen how to access by using this index number. Okay, now negative index. Now let's discuss about indexing. Okay, to access we have this one, okay, tuple 4. Print tuple 4, and then to access from the starting, use this index number that start from 0. Okay, let's use 2. And if you want to get the last one without knowing its index number, use -1. Okay, now if you want to get the range, that means from index 2 to index 4, okay, use, okay, index 4, we want to use the slice operator. We want to start from index 2 and goes from index 5, because in Python the last index is not considered. It considers only up to this -1. Okay, now if you want to get the values from at the initial up to that particular index, don't provide the starting index. Okay, up to 4th index is 5. Now if you want to starts from a index and goes to up to the final, use the condition where you should provide the starting index and don't provide the last index. Okay, okay, now if you want to check if it's present in this tuple, use, let's check if this item is present in this or not. Okay, the empty dictionary is present in, use membership operator. Okay, in tuple 4, let's check. Look, it is true. Okay, now let's change how, let's see how we can change. Because now we know that tuples are unchangeable, but there is a trick how to change the values. So changing values, for that we have to convert the tuples into a list. Let's see, we have tuple 4, so list tuple is equals to, we have to convert it to list first and then tuple 4. After that we have to change, for suppose we have to change the first one of this one, of first index 0 to string, and then convert this tuple list using the tuple constructor function. Okay, list tuple, and then print the tuple list. Okay, let's see, wait a second. Oh, okay, I am changing this initial, it's list tuple. Okay, now it's possible. Look, here 1 is present and now string is present. In this way we can change the tuple values by converting into list. Okay, if you want to add items into the tuple, so tuple 4 dot append. Okay, there is an append. For using the append, we want to use convert into list first. Now we have converted into list here. So tuple list dot, okay, tuple list is an tuple, so let's convert into list tuple dot append, and then we can 4. Afterwards we have to convert into tuple. It's a big process. First you have to convert into list, and then you have to change or append it based on the list operator you want to use, and then again convert into tuple. Okay. Now again I am using tuple list 2. Now is tuple and then list tuple. Okay. Print tuple list 2. Okay. Now here 4 is appended at the last. Okay. But there is another way to convert this. Okay. Now we have tuple 4 and then if we want to add this tuple to tuple, its way. Okay. Tuple 3 is we have 5. Okay. It's a tuple now. Now tuple it's tuple 5. Okay. Wait a second. Okay, it's tuple 6. Tuple 4 plus is equals to the same as the addition. Okay. Not tuple 6. Now let's print out. Print tuple 4. Now you want to include 5 at the beginning. Okay, 5. Now if you want to remove, again the same procedure. Here we have converted into list and we have to remove here. Okay, let's see. Let's copy this and list tuple 3 I converted. Now list tuple 3 dot remove tuple 4. Okay, let's remove the square bracket. Now let's print. And again we have to convert into tuple. Okay. It's a tuple list 3. Tuple list 3 is equals to tuple list tuple 3 and then print it out. Okay. Tuple list 3. Now you can see here the square bracket is vanished. Okay. Now there is another way which can danger. It is the deleting the tuple completely from the memory. It's del tuple list 3. Now let's see if it's deleted or not. If it's deleted, it will give a name error. That means the tuple is not present. Okay. Look, tuple is not defined. Tuple list 3 is not defined. I do mean tuple list. Okay. Let's comment this out. Now we how to unpack. That means okay. How to unpack a list tuple. Let's see. First, when we create a tuple, we normally assign the values. Like in this case here. Okay. This is called packing. Now there is a method called unpacking. Normally this is whole values. How we can unpack it? Let's see. Now in that tuple list 3 we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's set A, B, C, G, E, F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is equals to tuple list 3. Let's print out A. Now we have to get this 1 in the place of A. Look, 1. This is the same method. Now if you want, now if in the place of E, if we print E, we have to get empty dictionary. Okay, E. So this is the way of unpacking. Okay. Now we can use asterisk symbol. Okay, let's see. Okay, there is another way. Now let's discuss. A, B and asterisk C is equals to tuple list 3. Let's print C first. What's its importance? Okay. Now as you can see here, in the place of C we have 4 values. Okay, 1 point. So asterisk means it collects all the values from that particular index to the last and it stores as an array. Okay, the same method. Now you may get a doubt that A asterisk B and C is equals to tuple list 3. Now let's see, it excludes the 5. Okay, okay, as you can see here it excludes 5. Okay, now let's discuss how to loop. We have list 3, tuple list 3. So for looping we have for loop. Let's discuss about this. Tuple list 3 print x. It will print all the values. Look, 1 point, and there is an through index numbers. As in the case of we have seen in list, the same as for loop. We have to provide the range. We have discussed about range, and then we have to provide the length for up to how much we have to loop it. Here we get the integers, not the values. Here we get the float, complex, any type, but here we will get the lists, that means integers. Okay, tuple list 3 and then what their index numbers. Look, same. Now there is another method using while loop. In the case of while loops, you have to provide an starting index as 0 and then while x up until the last. Okay, length tuple list 3 and then print the same as that of the tuple. The same as that of the using the range, but here we have using x. We are declaring it first and then using while loop, and after we are incrementing it. I suggest using this or this. Okay, don't use this because it is a very long process, because you have to declare it first and then you have to increment it. Okay, I will suggest it best this one, and then go to this, at last go to this. Okay, now how to join. Until then, up till now we have discussed how to add, how to change, how to loop it, we have discussed. Now how to join two tuples. Basically we have done here, plus is equals to, it is the same method, but we have 3 lists, 2. Okay, now list tuple 4 is equals to list tuple list plus using plus operator. Okay, and then we will print the list tuple 4. Okay, looks saying that they are same. Okay, now it can multiply if you want to. Wait a second. Okay, if you want to multiply it, that means if you want to multiply its values. Okay, use, that means if you want, first suppose you have 3 items and if you want to get 6 items, you have to multiply by 2. Okay, let's see in this list tuple 4. List tuple 5 now is equals to list tuple 4 multiplied by 2. And here, okay, let's print this. Again I will print the list tuple 5 and you will get, look, you will get twice of the initial value based upon the multiplication factor you use. Okay, now okay, we have the methods for tuples. Print list tuple 5 dot count, that means how many times a value is repeated. Let's in the list tuple 5 we have 1, 2, 3, 4 times. The one has occurred. Let's see. Look here, 4 times has occurred. Okay. Now have another method. Print list tuple 5 that index number. Look here, we have index 1 has one index number. Okay, it's written the first occurrence but not the every occurrence. So let's recap what we have discussed today. Okay, we have discussed about tuples. They start with rounded brackets and they are ordered and are not changeable. So to find the length, use length of constructor function. Type to check the type, use type constructor function, and they can store different types and they are not the same. Look here, we have different types. To construct a iterable item into a tuple, use tuple constructor function. Indexing, it's from left to right, it's from right to left, it's from the range, it's from starting to that particular range, it's from the particular index to the top last at end. Okay, it exists or not, to change you have to convert into a list and then you have to do the function you want to do and then you have to again convert into tuple and then you will get the tuples you required. Okay, okay, it's again adding tuples, it's removing same. Now it's unpacking. In list 3 we have 6, so we have used 6, but if instead of using 6 as here, use 3 or 2 based upon your requirement, but use asterisk. Asterisk combines all into the array. Okay, it's looping, for in loop, for in range loop, while loop, and it's joining 2 loops. It's, if you want to multiply the items the tuple, use its multiplication factor. If you want to count how many times the value is occurred, use count function. If you want to find the index at which it started, it gives the particular first occurrence, not every occurrence. So that's all for this video. Do like, share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.